Jury finds ASAP Rocky not guilty in his assault trial. ASAP Rocky found not guilty. So this is the moment that under my umbrella, this is a moment that Rihanna has been waiting for all these weeks. This is the moment ASAP Rocky finally come to the realization that I am not going to be going to jail for 20 years. I think I was facing up to 20 years in prison. So this is that moment when ASAP Rocky jumped. I think this is one of the best moments in his life.
Rocky's 2 felony counts of assault with a
This must be one of
firearm. Again, the jury deliberated for 2 to 4 hours today. We understand that will be read momentarily, so we're just going to
imagine how fast his heart must have been beating now.
Mics and see what we hear in downtown LA.
2 to 4 hours. That was quick. Jury reaches verdict in ASAP Rocky assault trial.
Know whether these verdict forms reflect your true and correct verdicts. Juror 2, I'd like you to look over her shoulder so you can review the verdict forms. And I want to know from you whether these are your true and correct verdicts. Once I've heard from both of you, give the verdict forms to juror number 3. Juror 3, look at the verdict forms. Juror 4, look over her shoulder. So ultimately, I'm going to want to hear from all 12 of you whether these verdict forms reflect your individual true and correct verdicts. Everybody?
Imagine standing there and knowing that and trying to process what is going to be read in the next few seconds, minutes. What must be going through his head now? Sweaty palms, shaky legs, butterflies all in your stomach.
Juror number 2?
Yes.
Juror 3 and 4?
Yes.
Juror 5 and 6?
Oh. Phew. Oh my God.
Juror 5 and your true and correct verdicts?
And I believe Rihanna is in court too, waiting for this
Juror 7?
verdict.
Juror 8, look over her shoulder.
You can see his lawyer is swaying from side to side. That is to tell you how nervous he was. He's just swaying,
Those are your true and correct verdicts?
praying. Please, God,
Juror 8?
please. ASAP Rocky is in. Okay.
Juror 9?
Yes.
Juror 10? Yes. 11 and 12?
His lawyer cannot stand still.
Juror 11?
12-man jury.
All jurors have stated that the
12-person jury. I should say that, not 12-man jury, because it's made up of women and men.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oof. Imagine if that was you. Just imagine if that was you. You have 2 kids, a beautiful wife, a billionaire wife. Things can just go downhill if he was found guilty.
508142-01. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Rakeem Mayers.
Okay, here we go. This is the moment. Whoa. Whoa.
Hold it down, hold it down. There's, verdict has to be read on camera.
Repeat again. We, the jury, the above entitled action, find the defendant, Rakeem Mayers, not guilty of semi-automatic firearm.
Straight to his family.
245 Section B. A felony is charged in count 1 of the information. This 18th day of February 2025. Jury seat number 9, 4-person.
All right,
Title for the cause. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Rakeem Mayers. Not guilty of the crime of assault with a firearm in violation of Penal Code Section 245, Subsection B, a felony of charging count 2 of the information. This 18-day offender.
Total win on all counts.
During this trial, I watched you.
It's a free man, completely free.
What we asked of you from the very beginning, which is to give both sides a fair trial, pay attention, use your
That's Joe Tacopino.
apply the law
That is Joe Tacopino.
on the evidence. I know you took extensive notes, and you took the,
Joe Tacopino got a W.
we cannot have jury trials without folks like this. So,
Joe Tacopino is a big lawyer. He's a big lawyer.
extend to you my best wishes. Again, thank you.
Even though when he was with Donald Trump, he was because if you are a lawyer for Donald Trump, you do things which are unethical and things which are just wrong. But Trump always end up winning anyway. That's why most lawyers will always go and defend Trump, because they know Trump is not your normal human being.
All right, you just
Trump is
have,
not like
heard
us.
from the jury there
Kendrick
that
Lamar, that
now
song was for
A$AP
Trump,
Rocky
not like
guilty,
us. Trump is not
of
like
2 felony,
us.
Counts of
Trump is
assault in
different.
2001 shooting.
Wow.
And again, this is breaking news. A verdict reached in the assault trial involving A$AP Rocky, not guilty. And of
Not
course,
guilty.
If you were just tuned in a minute ago, you heard the eruption of cheers in the courtroom. Good evening. You're watching the KTLA 5 News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Micah Ullman. Thank you for joining us again. This involving an argument he had with a former friend in Hollywood in 2021. That friend claimed
Was Rihanna in court?
a gun was used and that shots were fired in his direction, and that in fact he was injured in his hand. A$AP Rocky's defense team all along has maintained it was a prop gun that was used. And keep in mind, A$AP Rocky rejected a plea deal pre-trial that would have netted him 180 days in jail, instead deciding to let this go to trial, and facing, if found guilty on those 2 felony counts, up to 24 years in prison. So it was a big risk on the part of A$AP Rocky and his defense team, and a risk that has paid off. Rachel Menitoff is live in downtown.
Wow,
LA.
that was 24 years.
Yes, Micah, Cher, we heard cheers inside the courtroom as the verdict was announced. And as
When you have money, you can always hire the best lawyers. You can always hire the best lawyers.
Handgun he was accused of shooting at a former friend turned enemy. He had been
A$AP
accused
Rocky
of
found
shooting
not
at
guilty.
Terrell Efron, also known as A$AP
And that was a
Rocky,
prop
during
gun,
an
his
argument
friend,
in Hollywood
your
back in
friend.
2021. And during the closing arguments, the jury heard conflicting stories about what happened on the night of November 6th, 2021. The prosecution alleged Rocky used a 9mm semi-automatic handgun to shoot at Relly twice, with 1 bullet grazing his knuckles. Rocky's defense, on the other hand, maintained the Grammy-nominated star was in possession of a harmless prop gun which shot blanks, and this does not constitute a crime. Witnesses, including Rocky's tour manager, backed this claim. Neither side, though, was able to produce the actual gun used during trial. And with surveillance footage that was too grainy to be definitive, jurors were left to weigh this conflicting testimony. Now, back out live, we are hoping and
That was the
expecting
problem then.
now to hear from A$AP Rocky's defense attorney. We heard cheers inside the courtroom when this verdict was read. We know that Rocky is in the courtroom. We saw his longtime partner Rihanna also walk into the courtroom.
Joe
Now
Tacopino.
there's a large group of
Anyway,
local
lucky for Rihanna and his
media
family.
outlets waiting
His man is
for
free,
the defense and
father of his kids, they are free. Such is life. The truth always come back. The truth always. If he committed the offense, he would have been in deep shit, but he did not. So the truth always prevail. Good for him.